Recent reports also claim that Kamala held a private call with New York City's socialist radical mayor, Zohran Mamdani. And just within a week, she is upping the ante, officially endorsing Abdul El-Sayed, writing, "I proudly stand with him to ensure we win a Democratic Senate majority in November." As they say, desperate times call for desperate endorsements. Governor Gavin Newsom immediately endorsed El-Sayed as soon as he was declared the winner. Now, just days later, Newsom is reportedly preparing to take a trip to Michigan to campaign for El-Sayed. Many are speculating the reason for Newsom's rush to support the far-left radical. Melissa Mitchelson, a political science professor, suggests that the California governor choosing to go to Michigan right when El-Sayed won this primary signals to me that he's trying to make himself part of that story. He wants to help El-Sayed win the Senate race and get credit for helping El-Sayed win the race. Is Gavin Newsom's and Kamala Harris's strategy going to work? Schlatt.
Look, it works if they want to become the nominee, because the Democratic Party is full on socialist. And I know it's a big word, but they're at least jihadi friendly. They don't have a problem with campaigning with people who say America deserved 9/11. They don't have a problem campaigning with people who basically say, I don't hate the Jews, I just want to take Israel off the map. So this is where the Democratic Party is, and I hope Jewish voters are paying attention.
Speaking of which, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer, he personally called El-Sayed and offered full support, his full support. I mean, this is just, I don't know, this is like the loss of the Democrat Party in my opinion, where, again, fully embracing these socialist ideals. Is this going to help, like, a Kamala Harris, you know, go up in the polls?
You can see what they're trying to do. What they recognize is the fact that Abdul El-Sayed was rejected by a majority of Democrats, and that's why you already have Mike Rogers cutting videos saying, Democrats for Mike Rogers, Democrats who voted against Abdul El-Sayed, you have a home here. You have steady leadership who's not anti-American radicalism. And when you see Chuck Schumer, you have to remember, right after Chuck Schumer endorsed him, Abdul El-Sayed once again said he would support making Chris Van Hollen majority leader and deposing Chuck Schumer. So again, it's such a hot mess for all of these guys. And I think Abdul El-Sayed's toughest challenge is winning back the black voters who still hold it against him that he led the abstain movement in Michigan against Kamala Harris and Joe Biden in 2024.
I'm sure Schumer was like, I better support him because he'll not want me to be majority leader.
Still shoot him anyway.
That's really the case. All right, the New York Times was quick to publish a glory piece on El-Sayed. No surprise at all. The other night on CNN, El-Sayed refused to renounce Hassan Piker, and it's been made even clearer that he is refusing to distance himself from him as well. The New York Times writing that he declined to say whether he would continue to campaign with Hassan Piker. El-Sayed giving the Times the same excuse he gave CNN. Look, I'm just a lot more focused on who I'm campaigning to. What the heck does that mean, Curtis?
It sounds like he doesn't want to answer because he still wants to be buddy-buddy with Hassan Piker. Yeah. It's way too late. The train has left the station. They have been tied together, and they are tied together at the hip, and Mike Rogers is absolutely right to bring this up constantly. There's a reason why Hassan Piker is not sought after as a CNN or MS Now guest, because they are afraid of what he would say. I mean, our friends at the Free Beacon just noted the other day that he was referred to, Stephen supporters, Hassan Piker that is unbelievably Islamic pieces of blankety-blank. So he's already trashing the very people that El-Sayed is going to need in order to defeat Mike Rogers. So it's too little too late. I just love that Schumer is pledging to support him, even though El-Sayed has made clear he would still throw him overboard if he were elected.
One of the things, Mercy, this is kind of your wing and Matt's maybe, but like I keep thinking pictures of him with Hassan Piker and then clips of what Hassan Piker has said.
Yep.
Perfect campaign ad for Republicans to play, put out on social media, put on TV in Michigan. I just don't think it's going to play well.
I think our staff should totally do that here on the Red Squad, because this is what Piker, I mean, literally, he has said that America deserved 9/11 and claimed it doesn't matter if rapes occurred during the October 7th Hamas attacks. I mean, he is really sick and twisted in the
Look at the National Republican Senatorial Committee's Twitter account today. Every day they're going to have new videos of Hassan Piker, and today it's 3 minutes of him insulting black voters, going out of his way to be
An area
horrible.
that obviously El-Sayed needs to
Exactly,
recoup.
his most important group to win back out of the general.
Or what they could end up happening too is they may just sit out the race. Those black voters
That's what I think is gonna
may
happen.
just not happen. They may not vote for Mike Rogers, but El-Sayed needs those votes in order to win.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.